Hey y'all, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I have not seen you guys since last year, right? So Happy New Year. Welcome to 2020. Welcome to a new decade and welcome to your first Tap In Tuesday of the year. I am super excited to join you. So listen, as I was kind of preparing, kind of started thinking, what are we going to be talking about for, it's a new year, it's a new decade, it's a new season for some of us, it's a new time. So what do we want to deal with? And yesterday, as I was kind of preparing and moving around and doing some things, I got to thinking and I thought about, okay, we hear this a lot. I'm a therapist, so I talk about it a lot. I try to implement it as much as I can. Let's talk about it. Let's deal with it, self-care. So for the next couple of weeks, we'll talk about some different types of self-care, the necessity of self-care, and how we all need to be implementing it this year, this decade, this season of our life. If we're going to really go forth and do great things, if we are going to arise to fulfill purpose, we have to make sure that we take care of self first. Not last, not second, not later on, not after everybody else is secured and taken care of, but we have to take care of self first. It's super important, okay? So one area of self-care that I want to deal with today is organization. Do you know that it is a form of self-care when you're organized? Yeah, I got to thinking about it. I have so many things in my offices. Like I have 3 different offices, right? And so each place has different stuff in it. And as I was going to the different offices over the last week or so, stuff was just everywhere. At home, I have things kind of almost everywhere. Y'all know I have 3 dogs, so I have stuff in the dog's room. I have stuff in my bedroom. I have stuff, in the living area. And I was just like, I need to get some organization. I need to get some things structured so that I can focus. When we are not organized, our focus is split amongst several different things. We cannot pay attention to one particular area because we have to split that attention to this area because something is done over here, in this area and because something is done undone over there. But when we have structure, when we have things that are organized and well put together, we are able to execute. Right? And execute means to get it done, like to finish it, to complete it. So we're able to complete tasks. We're able to complete assignments when we have structure, when we are organized, when we know, what it is that we have to do. So how do we do that? Maybe we create a things to do list. Maybe we get a planner. Maybe we just kind of put on our refrigerator a list of things that we have to complete this week. Or the mirror in our bathroom, wherever we're going to see it often. We have to come up with a plan to become more organized. Maybe it's taking a day just to say, I'm going to stay at this office and I'm going to get these things in place. I'm going to stay in my house and I'm going to clean my house. I'm going to put shoes where they're supposed to be. I'm going to put clothes where they're supposed to be. We've been seeing the meme, this year we're going to fold clothes when they get out the dryer. Maybe that really is a part of your organization. I have a much better week when I iron for the week. So, for years, my mom started us in middle school, but for years I've carried it out to where I iron for the week so that my clothes are prepared for the week. When that's done, I get up better in the morning. I'm not trying to worry about what I'm going to wear to work that morning or even coming home in the evening trying to prepare for the next day because those clothes are prepared for the week. Now, sometimes weather may interfere with it, or if I have a pop-up meeting, it may interfere depending on what I have prepared and what I've already, worn that week. But, for the most part, I am prepared. Even when it comes to meals, I've worked with a lady who she cooked several meals on Sunday so that she didn't have to come home every day throughout the week and cook. And so she had her meals for the week for lunch and for dinner. So that was a part of her organization. That was a part of keeping her on task for the week. So my challenge for you today, this Tap In Tuesday, is to sit down, take some time, this afternoon, take some time tomorrow, sometime this week to figure out what your organization plan for self-care is going to look like. Now, I'm not saying that, self-care is not always go and get a massage, go and get a walk, go and get your nails done, going out for a night on the town. That's not always self-care. Sometimes self-care is just making sure you are organized and structured so that you are not pulled in 1,000 different directions because things are everywhere. Imagine that if because I have 10 things at home and 20 things at work and 5 things with family and 5 things with friends, like I'm pulled right there in 30 different directions already. But if I have some structure, if I have a schedule, if I have some organization, then I can get things done in a more efficient and effective way, so that I can fulfill purpose. Because that's what it all comes back to, the purpose for which you were created. I don't want you stressed out this year. I don't want you overwhelmed. I don't want you pulled in a million different directions. I want you to be able to get things done, and I want you to be able to do so effectively and efficiently. And the way that I want you to start it this year is by getting organized. Do yourself that favor. Take some time this week. Put it together. Make sure you get structure so that you can do what you need to do in this decade, in this year, in this season of your life to arise and fulfill the purpose for which you were created. Well, I will see you guys on next week. As you see, this may not be on social media. Feel free to share it for me because I'm gone for a little while. If you know someone who regularly gets the Tap In Tuesdays and they get it through social media, have them send me an email at swordcounselingbr@gmail.com. I'll add them to the mailing list because I don't want anyone to miss out this season. But hey, you can do it for me. You certainly can share it on social media. And I will see you guys next week. I'm off to get my day started.